Looking for the winner? Definitely. Definitely. I saw you.
Who do you think's number one right now in boxing, Inoue or Crawford?
Me.
I should have prefaced that besides you.
Pay attention.
It's not one of those fights where Crawford can easily lose. I mean, Crawford's very skillful, man. He's the top dog right now. I mean, he's very.
And everybody's trying to age him out. Bro, the dude 2 weeks ago did 15 4-minute rounds. 12 with Shakur, 3 with Shakur's cousin. 4-minute rounds, 30 seconds rest.
Terence Crawford, fresh off his decisive victory, has stirred the boxing world with his bold challenge to Canelo Alvarez. Today, we're talking about Crawford's first words following their heated confrontation, exploring what this clash means for the future of boxing. Setting the stage, Terence Crawford has been making waves in the boxing world with his impressive performances, most notably his recent victory that unified the welterweight division. Known for his speed, versatility, and tactical brilliance, Crawford has solidified his position as one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the sport today. His journey to this point has been marked by decisive wins over notable opponents like Shawn Porter and Kell Brook, showcasing his ability to adapt and excel at the highest level. On the other side of the ring stands Canelo Alvarez, a force to be reckoned with in boxing. Alvarez has dominated multiple weight classes, holding titles from middleweight to light heavyweight. His skill, power, and relentless pursuit of greatness have earned him a reputation as one of the sport's elite fighters. Recently, Canelo has continued to challenge himself by facing top contenders and maintaining his status as a unified champion. With both fighters at the peak of their careers, the prospect of a showdown between Crawford and Canelo has captured the imagination of fans worldwide. The potential clash promises to be a spectacle of skill, strategy, and raw power, pitting Crawford's technical prowess against Canelo's formidable strength. As anticipation builds for what could be a historic matchup, the boxing community eagerly awaits further developments in this compelling rivalry. A heated face-off. The tension between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez escalated during a public face-off, fueled by months of verbal sparring and anticipation from fans and the boxing world alike. It all came to a head at a media event in Las Vegas where both fighters were scheduled to appear. The atmosphere was electric as Crawford, known for his confident demeanor, and Canelo, with his stoic resolve, came face to face. The confrontation was set against the backdrop of Crawford's vocal challenges to Canelo, questioning his choice of opponents and seeking to provoke a response from the Mexican superstar. Canelo, typically reserved but fiercely competitive, responded with pointed remarks about Crawford's readiness and credentials to face him in the ring. Emotions ran high as both fighters exchanged heated words, each asserting their dominance and skill. Crawford, known for his quick wit and bold statements, didn't hold back in asserting his belief that he could defeat Canelo, regardless of weight class. Meanwhile, Canelo, known for his calm but assertive demeanor, emphasized his experience and track record against top-tier opponents. The face-off was a pivotal moment in their rivalry, intensifying speculation about a potential future bout between the two boxing titans. Fans and media outlets closely analyzed every gesture and word exchanged, further fueling the anticipation for what could be a blockbuster fight in the making. Crawford's bold statements. After the heated face-off with Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford didn't mince words in his first public remarks. Addressing the media, Crawford reaffirmed his confidence in his ability to defeat Canelo, regardless of weight class. He emphasized that his skills and strategy would prevail over Canelo's reputed power. Crawford acknowledged Canelo's strengths, particularly his punching power and ring IQ. However, he also pointed out perceived weaknesses, such as Canelo's tendency to struggle against elusive and fast opponents in the later rounds. Crawford believes these weaknesses can be exploited, giving him an edge in the ring. His assessment of Canelo's strengths and weaknesses reflects Crawford's meticulous approach to studying his opponents. He's known for his strategic mindset, often adapting his tactics during fights to exploit any vulnerabilities he observes. In terms of strategy, Crawford hinted at using his speed and agility to outmaneuver Canelo, aiming to frustrate him with precise counterattacks and defensive prowess. He stressed the importance of conditioning and mental preparation, knowing that a fight against Canelo would be a grueling test of endurance and skill. Crawford's determination to face Canelo stems from his ambition to cement his legacy as one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters in boxing history. He views a potential victory over Canelo as a career-defining moment, showcasing his ability to conquer multiple weight divisions and defeat elite opponents. As speculation continues to swirl around a possible matchup, Crawford remains focused on his training and preparation. He understands the magnitude of facing Canelo and is committed to proving himself against the best in the sport. Canelo's response and reactions. Canelo Alvarez, known for his composed demeanor inside and outside the ring, initially responded calmly to Terence Crawford's bold statements. During interviews, Canelo acknowledged Crawford's confidence but expressed his belief that actions speak louder than words in boxing. He reiterated his focus on his upcoming fights and emphasized the importance of staying grounded and disciplined in his training. In assessing Crawford as a potential opponent, Canelo recognized Crawford's skills and achievements in boxing. He highlighted Crawford's versatility and technical prowess, noting that Crawford presents a different challenge compared to his previous opponents. Canelo views Crawford as a formidable fighter who commands respect in the boxing world. Following Crawford's remarks, there were no direct verbal exchanges between the two fighters. However, their statements sparked considerable interest and debate within the boxing community. Fans and analysts speculated on the potential outcome of a matchup between Crawford and Canelo, discussing each fighter's strengths, weaknesses, and tactical advantages. The boxing community's reactions varied widely. Some believed that Crawford's speed and agility could pose problems for Canelo, while others argued that Canelo's experience and power would overwhelm Crawford. Many fans expressed excitement at the prospect of such a high-profile bout, considering it a clash of styles and a test of skill at the highest level of boxing. As discussions continue, both Crawford and Canelo remain focused on their respective careers. They understand the significance of their potential clash and the implications it could have for the boxing landscape. For now, fans eagerly await any further developments or announcements regarding a future matchup between these two elite fighters. Road to a potential showdown. As the buzz around a potential showdown between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez continues to grow, fans and analysts alike are eager to understand how and when these two boxing titans might meet in the ring. Firstly, one of the significant considerations is the weight class. Terence Crawford has primarily fought at welterweight and recently moved up to junior middleweight. On the other hand, Canelo Alvarez has campaigned in multiple weight divisions from middleweight to light heavyweight. Finding a suitable weight where both fighters can compete comfortably will be crucial for negotiations. Negotiations between the teams of Crawford and Canelo will also play a pivotal role. Both fighters are managed by experienced teams who understand the complexities of boxing negotiations. Key aspects such as purse splits, venue selection, and pay-per-view agreements will need to be ironed out to ensure a fair and lucrative deal for both parties. From a legacy standpoint, a matchup between Crawford and Canelo holds immense significance. For Crawford, defeating a pound-for-pound superstar like Canelo would solidify his status as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. It would also enhance his legacy across multiple weight classes and eras in boxing history. For Canelo Alvarez, facing and defeating a versatile and skilled fighter like Crawford would further cement his legacy as one of the greatest Mexican boxers of all time. It would add another impressive name to his list of victories and demonstrate his ability to conquer challenges in different weight divisions. Speculating on the timeline of such a fight is challenging yet intriguing. Both fighters have busy schedules with commitments to their respective weight divisions and promotional obligations. However, given the mutual interest and the potential financial rewards, negotiations could progress quickly if both parties are motivated to make the fight happen. Logistically, selecting a venue that maximizes revenue and accommodates global interest will be essential. Las Vegas, New York, or even international venues like AT&T Stadium in Texas could be considered, depending on market demand. While the road to a potential showdown between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez may be paved with negotiations and weight considerations, the prospect of these two elite fighters meeting in the ring promises to be a historic event in boxing. Fans can only hope that both parties can overcome the hurdles and make this long-awaited matchup a reality. Expert opinions and analysis. To gain deeper insights into the potential matchup between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, it's crucial to turn to boxing analysts and experts who closely follow the sport. According to many boxing analysts, Terence Crawford poses a significant challenge to Canelo Alvarez due to his exceptional skills and versatility in the ring. Crawford is known for his ability to switch stances seamlessly, his quick footwork, and his tactical brilliance. These attributes make him a formidable opponent for anyone, including someone as accomplished as Canelo. Analysts highlight Crawford's ring IQ and his ability to adapt to different styles as key factors that could trouble Canelo. They believe Crawford's speed and movement could potentially frustrate Canelo, who tends to rely on his power and precision punching. However, they also acknowledge Canelo Alvarez's status as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world today. Canelo's experience, punching power, and defensive skills make him a dangerous opponent for Crawford. His ability to cut off the ring, counter effectively, and impose his will on opponents are aspects that could pose challenges for Crawford in the ring. When analyzing the stylistic matchup, experts point out the contrast between Crawford's technical finesse and Canelo's explosive power. They speculate that Crawford might look to outbox Canelo, using his jab and lateral movement to control the pace and distance of the fight. Meanwhile, Canelo would likely aim to pressure Crawford, close the distance, and land significant power shots to assert dominance. In terms of historical context, comparisons are drawn to past boxing rivalries where technical brilliance clashed with raw power. Matches like Sugar Ray Leonard versus Thomas Hearns and Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Manny Pacquiao come to mind, where contrasting styles created memorable bouts that captivated the boxing world. Overall, while opinions vary among experts, there's unanimous excitement about the potential matchup between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. The clash of styles, the high stakes, and the legacy implications make this a fight that boxing enthusiasts eagerly anticipate. With tensions rising between Crawford and Canelo, the boxing world is ablaze with speculation. What do you think will happen next? Drop a comment